Hello, my darling Scorpios. I am the Queen of Clovers, and welcome to my channel. This is a Scorpio full moon in Aquarius reading. This is the first of two full moons we're going to have this summer in Aquarius. And this is a general Scorpio reading. It is for anyone, anybody, or nobody. Cross-watchers welcome. Remember to take what's yours and leave out all of the rest. This is a three-spread read, an oracle, a ghost tarot, and a CartomancyLove reading for my lovely Clovers and Scorpios in a rush. I'll timestamp in the comments and description box below each of those three readings. And if you're enamored by my reading, please like and subscribe and check out my other readings, especially the Aquarius full moon full introduction reading I did on Tuesday this week. And let's get to it, Scorpio. Let's see what energies this oracles have for you. Because this Aquarius full moon, it's definitely coming off that Cancer new moon where, you know, we were kind of feeling home and self and individual identity. Also back to back with the Capricorn full moon. Wasn't that something? I know, my whole life changed in June. 3 times over, it feels. So if you haven't talked to me since June, you should catch up because it's going to be tough. All right, Scorp, I have the Strength and the Truth. Of course. The Strength card. Man, this is Scorpio. You do have the world on your shoulders. I wouldn't doubt it. Strength. It's strength for the target. This is also the Star card. I didn't realize that, but there was definitely a target here. But this is less about healing. Aquarius can be very much about healing. One of the things I talk about in that big introduction for Aquarius full moon is the whole Aquarius is a healing card. And when God wants us to know, or the lovely spirits want us to know that healing is happened, they usually send something karmic our way to test us. It's not a test, it's just to show us how strong we are. And oh dear, give me strength. Give me strength to keep my hands to myself. And not strangle him. That's from Phineas Rainbow. Oh, what does he say? He goes, oh God, forgive me. Give me strength to not use my strength to strangle the man. Because he was so frustrated. Oh my God. I can't even remember that line properly. But yes, give me strength. Because here it comes. Truth. Now, oftentimes, when you face the truth, when you see things, they are under the light of a full moon. Things are brighter. You can walk outside in your backyard and notice things you don't notice on a normal night under the light of a full moon. And this is coming out for you, Scorpio. It's the energy of, guess what you're going to find out? Well, I don't know. But, Scorpio, whatever it is, it's going to be a nail to the heart of truth, let's say. 6 of Cups. So many 6s in these full moon readings, too. 6s are just about community, really. 6s have to do with things with each other. How our, progress affects each other. 6. Oh, this is even better. This is a 9 of Cups. This is a 9 of Cups. This is your happiness and joy. Imagine finding out the worst rumor of your life is the greatest blessing of your life. I think I've lived it a couple times. One of my favorite expressions is, Jesus Christ, I wish I did the things that the rumor said I did. Wouldn't I just be the most interesting, crazy person? This is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles here is definitely taking his time. I'm not sure why there is such necessity to take so long, but, he has to look through everything before he fights that snake. Can you see the snake's eye right there? I wish you could, because that's how far up in this thing this Knight of Pentacles goes before he makes a move. But you've waited a long time for something, and it's coming in, and it's going to hit like the 9 of Cups. But a lot of people, I think, are concerned that, it's going to hit you more like a 10 of Swords. But it doesn't feel that way. It feels like you're going to be okay, Scorpio. Which All right, sometimes I just feel like every Marine in the world is a Scorpio. Because, you know, they're ruled by Aries, but they're so much more than Aries. They're also a water sign, so they're like an Aries with emotion, like deep, deep emotion and thought and consideration. And dear goodness, you guys, you take care of others, though. Constantly pull that in my readings. There is safety with a Scorpio. And one of the craziest things about a Scorpio is they'll tell you how to do something, and you'll look at them like, no, it will work. It's maybe not the best answer, but it will work. All right, for your tarot spread, my loves, what is going on with your energy? 8 of Wands in reverse. It's not the freedom of movement. It is, you have it in reverse. You're free to move about, but you're just moving about under the surface, Scorpio. It feels definitely like you're, with the Page of Wands here, that childlike excitement is leaving you. And, oh dear, this is your card in reverse. This is the Death card in reverse. There's something about you that has faltered, has stagnated. Did you not look at your goals for 3 days? Because that's what happened to me. I didn't look at my goals for a weekend, and I really didn't know what was going on. I thought I was crazy. It's like something, everything you've ever wanted, you're excited about, things are kind of, again, this pandemic, things are changing, things are altering. The world is not the same way it used to be a year ago. I mean, 2020, my goodness. And, I feel like you really want to do some changing, but you're not permitted to. There are blocks. Life is changing, my darlings. The Aquarius card. I feel like this Aquarius full moon is going to do something for you. And this is the Queen of Swords. You have to chase your dreams, Scorpio. I mean, stepping up to the bat is all about it for Scorpio, right? Especially if there's danger involved. But ultimately, Scorpios, have you just been fighting a lot? Have you just been, okay, Spirit is like, I got you. Okay, here's what's going on. Scorpio, you had to step up to the plate. Maybe you had to work 2 jobs. Maybe you had to work overtime like nobody's business. When I was in college over the Christmas break, my husband got laid off, and I literally put in 80 hours a week at the place I was working because they were putting out end of year reports for the it was a CPA firm, so they're end of year reports, you know, for November 30th banking year end closes, right? So I was putting all this time, literally 80 hours a week. One week I got paid like 100 hours a week. Yes, I did spend some nights there to listen to the copy machines because cities require copies. It was very painful. It was very exhausting. But we made it. We didn't miss rent. We didn't borrow money from anybody. We made it, right? We paid the bills. We fed our kids. I think it was really only, I think I had to do it through the holiday, but it was only really like 3 weeks of his salary that we were missing. But the point being is, when the pandemic happened, who stepped up to bat? Who put their boots on? Who walked out? And you did a lot for stepping up, either for your family or your community. BLM was no joke. The protests last year were no joke. The fact that we have nothing coming up, we don't have an election due immediately, we don't have, you know, we're in the middle of summer, there's a lot of quieting down. And Scorpio, this tells me that you've been fighting the good fight. And it's almost over, my darling. Let's hope, let's pray it's almost over. But you're beginning to make the adjustment from being survivor again to thriver. It's okay, you're not even beginning that adjustment yet. You're finding out that you need to make an adjustment from survivor to thriver. Yeah, just getting by is not going to be it for you. 7 of Swords, very defensive. Oh, actually, no. Yeah, 7 of Swords is not, though, there's going to have to be a gentler way, a more negotiating way, you're going to have to hit on your own intuition a lot. You are slowly taking the responsibility to take a lot of these nightmares off your table to be able to do some thriving, to be able to get back to life. You have not gotten back to life more than anyone, Scorpio, and that is what Spirit is saying to me right now. A lot of Scorpios listening haven't felt the normalcy. They haven't felt the masks come down. They haven't, perhaps you're in the medical field. There's some reason why you haven't felt any relief yet. And it could just be that you're you. And, you know, you did it all for the glory of love. Of others, though, you got to take a peek on yourself. Got to get those gas masks on yourself first. Yeah, Spirit is just saying you need to seek out your intuition to know where you stand in this. Because you are driving, you're the only one driving yourself crazy. You may have figured out how to handle your Nine of Swords situation and to handle each sword independently to relieve you of such nightmares. And yet, you quickly pick up the Seven of Swords the first chance you get. That is not using your intuition. You're using a fighting intuition, and Spirit says you need to use a lesser intuition, like a intuitive intuition. Your first thing doesn't need to be put up your dukes and, you know, quit your favorite activities and don't eat ice cream ever again kind of thing. Very specific, but hey, it's for you. Planning. Waiting for your ships to come in. It's mostly planning. You are planning for some happiness. How could you, you're planning for happiness. Or, sorry, this is your lover. Oh, Eight of Cups. You're planning to get out of this. And your lover sees it. They see that you are moving towards this Ten of Cups, and you're going to kick down whatever walls you need to do that. You're going to walk away, whatever needs to be walked away. All right, so the next full moon in Aquarius in August. This one is about coming together. We are not alone. Look, if you have a mental health problem, there's 50 billion people on the internet who can help you out, who've been through it. If you could, you know, if you're a lesbian, gay, or trans right now, there are communities where you belong now. Everybody is kind of finding that sense of belonging and home. It's beautiful, Aquarius summer energy. And then, guess what happens when you find your light? And we're all shining bright in our bikinis because this is going to be in August Leo season, this next full moon. And, you know, our beach days are numbered kind of thing. And sure, we've ran enough that we don't care what we look like. So we're all on the beach in our bikinis. And guess who comes out? Next full moon. The haters. The haterators. They might be coming out now for you, Scorpio. You might be a little bit ahead of your time, being a moony sign, you know, a water sign. So you would have attachments to the full moon more than others. I'm going to tell you right now. It does feel like your haters. It feels like your haters have been pushing on you to keep going. Like, fill the gaps, plug the holes. You know, that story about the kid that put his thumb in the dike. Not a pervy joke. I'm talking about the, anyway, he plugged a hole that was spilling water, making it worse, right, Scorpio? And he put his, and you've got your fingers in all the holes, so nothing's sinking, everything's up ahead. And as soon as you start removing your fingers to take back your life to yourself, Scorpio, there's going to be some kickback. And you're the love of your life. Ooh, I'm not going to take these because they just fell out, but I'm going to take this Four of Pentacles. Bit of a rebuilding, a withholding. No surprise there. That's why I knew it was your card right off. Basically, you knew this was coming. Ooh. Hoarding up and tending to your own garden. It's because it's freaking raggedy. You haven't looked at it in forever. And this is how your person sees you. They're like, finally, they see that they're being taken advantage of and used. You're not looking for a passionate beginning. You're just looking to get back going on the, you know, the way things are. I need you to not depend on me. I need you at Nine of Swords. It's a repeater card. I need you to start being adults for yourself, because this pandemic thing, it wasn't apocalypse now, and it still ain't apocalypse now. So you guys need to get on your own business. I do have the Four of Swords here. I have multiple fours in this reading. But these are resting cards. These are restocking cards before a Five of a War. Yeah. You guys, yeah, this is not about restarting, about finding a new passion or changing the world. This is about just you know, pulling back what's yours and maybe regaining some of your ground. Scorpio, I do have a double queen situation here in your outcome pile from your love. They know you're not doing well. They're going to try and buy you some physical time to pretty up. I literally mean that with this Queen of Wands, which is my sign, which is all about getting back into your intuition, your feminine power, your just knowing power. There are things you know about the world that even as a masculine, you need to get this back up. Even though you know you can work hard and put in the physical energy and get the physical world okay, you still need to regroup. Get rid of some of these nightmares and regroup to live to fight another day. This person's trying to make room for you to do this. Now, this person's not going to tell you they're helping you out, this love of yours. They are just going to do things like, I'll watch the kids for you this evening. Or, let me top off your gas tank for you. You know, let me fill your gas for you. Like a gentleman should. I miss dating. I really do. I just started dating again for 4 years. And, you know, guys don't... I used to not have to open doors, let alone pump my own gas or pump gas on a date, period. It's like... But Scorpio, this is that energy of just space. Like, oh, look, I made you dinner. Now you don't have to make dinner. And now we can sit here and chitter chatter. This person's making space for you in like little ways, like little Secret Santa ways, so that you can just recover and they can have you back. They want you back. You want yourself back. And now they're like, oh, you want yourself back? Okay, let's plan some things. Let's get out of here. Let's make it 10 of cupsy. Ooh, I'm in. It's very sweet. They might be with you or just a friend, or even just somebody who's interested in you but has access to you in ways that they can just kind of nudge you in the right direction to heal yourself. All right, thank you, Scorpio, for sharing your energy with me. This is a great reading. Find yourself. Definitely get there. And please like, subscribe, share, comment. Check out the extra readings in the box below among the timestamps. And have a great week and a great full moon. My lovely Scorpio.